Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I have a video that is about my February tray. They're not in a tray. I've set them up this way for the purpose of the video, and I just want to say that I want to thank all my subscribers for watching my videos. I really appreciate it, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I would appreciate that. I'm a little bit late on the February tray as I've been working really hard at work and coming home super tired, and I've also haven't been feeling all that good, so I'm doing really good now. So I started thinking about new videos that I want to bring into my channel. I went ahead and uploaded one last night, which was barely put on by YouTube this morning. It is not YouTube's fault, really. I think it's my cell phone. I think I don't have enough memory, and it is taking forever for the videos to upload. But check it out. It's about Valentine's Day cheapies, and I enjoyed that video, and I enjoyed telling you my stories and my anecdotes on my life with perfumes. Anyhow, let's get going on this February trade video. These are perfumes that I want to make more use of. Some of them I have had for a while, and some of them are new to my collection. Now, the first one I'm going to start with is this La Nuit Tresor by Lancome. Beautiful presentation. Let me tell you guys, I kept hearing about this perfume through Being Arlene Gloriously. I'm going to give her a shout out. She talks a lot about this perfume, and the reason why I bought it, and I wanted it in my collection, and I wanted to use it and experience it, was because of Being Arlene Gloriously. So this perfume is wonderful, you guys. It starts out with pear, tangerine, and bergamot. The middle notes are strawberry, vanilla, orchid, black rose, and passion fruit. I don't understand the black rose, as I've never seen a black rose, and I didn't do enough research to find out what that means. But I love this perfume. I love how the base has praline. It has caramel and lychee and vanilla. It has patchouli and coffee. It has licorice, coumarin, and papyrus. So you guys, I know that papyrus is a type of paper, but I'm going to talk to you a little bit about licorice and coffee. I never thought that the combination would make it beautiful. Yesterday, I work in a high school, and yesterday some kids were eating licorice, and they were walking ahead of me down the hallway, and I was walking behind them, and I can get whiffs of their licorice. And I realized that I really liked licorice, and I was surprised when I seen the notes on this one last night. So anyway, I'm planning on giving this one a lot of love for February, and hopefully throughout the year. Alright guys, so the second perfume I have here is La Vie Belle. We're all familiar with this wonderful Gourmand Balm. This one also starts out with pear, just like the La Nuit Tresor, but this one has iris, jasmine, orange blossom, and of course it has praline, vanilla, patchouli, and tonka bean. And you guys, I put this one on my wrist last night, and I really enjoyed it. Even though I fell asleep, but it's kind of strong for going to sleep in. Don't do that. It's just I was really, getting familiar with the notes once again. I have a little dent on there, but I plan on giving it more love this month. The next perfume would be Michael Kors Jasmine. And I found this one. It's a little 30 ml bottle, and I found this one at I think it was Marshall's, or could have been Ross, for like $20, I think. And I thought, oh, I don't have any Michael Kors perfumes. I don't have any of them, guys, because they're inexpensive for me. I mean, they're very expensive for me. I don't want to buy perfumes that are very expensive. The only time I buy expensive perfumes, or the ones I think are expensive, because I know that some perfumes run in the hundreds. I'm not one of those type. If somebody gifts it to me, or I can find it for a reasonable price, I will go ahead and buy it. Otherwise, I won't. but I thought I would try it. This is my only Michael Kors perfume, and I love it. It's called Glam Jasmine. It's a white floral. Of course, it has jasmine, white flowers, sandalwood, and it's kind of linear, which is okay, especially like in the springtime and summertime. So I'm going to give this one more love. I have a little tiny dent. I don't know if you can see it. The next perfume that I plan on giving more love to is Cabotin Flora by Gress. Now, the first perfume I tried out was the Rose. That's the first one I tried out of Cabotin. I'm really starting to love these perfumes. They are a little bit mature, which is okay with me because I'm mature myself. I have no problem with wearing strong mature perfumes or 80s vibes. I love older vintage perfumes. I think they're very classy. They're very, I'm gonna say, well developed, and they're not linear at all. They're complex, and I love to get each note and just enjoy wearing them. So this Cabotin, like its name says, Flora has a lot of black currant, lemon, and freesia, and that would be the top notes. In the middle notes, it has lily of the valley, it has rose, and the base notes are peach. There is this thing called amisalicylate. It's a natural synthetic, a very popular and kind of weird smelling. It's got musk, and it's got white cedar extract, which is a little bit of woodsy. This perfume I wore to work. Nobody complained about it. It tends to be very soft, and it smells kind of clean on my body. So I'm going to give it a little bit more love this month, and I think it's safe to wear to work. The next perfume I have here that I'm going to be working on very hard would be this wonderful Eternity perfume. And this perfume has notes of, it's amber floral, first of all. Mandarin are the top notes, sweet pea, and labdanum. You guys, I love this perfume. I did post this perfume on the Valentine Chippies because it's Eternity Flame. And what could be hotter than a flame, guys? Of course, a flame. So I want to tell you guys, when I was putting it on my wrist so I can get ready for these videos, I enjoyed it. Not so much the when you first spray it, but the dry down was just wonderful. It did wonderful warm things for my skin, and it's a bit you know how some perfumes you put them on your wrist and they evaporate right away? This one, no. This one lingers, and it's a bit oily, which I love. I don't know why I felt like my skin had like a little layer of very soft, very thin type of oil, and when you smelled my skin, wow, you guys, bombastic. So yes, this, I'm going to be giving it more love, especially around Valentine's Day. I'm definitely going to wear this one, and I hope my husband will appreciate it. The next perfume is new in my collection, even though it's a vintage perfume. And this perfume is called Design by Paul Sebastian. It's a cheapie, and it's a good one, you guys. The top notes on this one is tuberose jasmine. Now, if you don't like flowery perfumes or vintage ones, you will not like this one, so don't blind buy it. You would have to get a whiff of it, but this perfume reminds me of perfumes like Chanel 5, reminds me of Elizabeth Arden, the classic perfume she has, and so I really enjoyed this perfume when I tried it out. So it has top notes of tuberose jasmine, orange blossom, peach, and you guys, I love peach notes. It's in a lot of my perfumes. The middle notes in this is gardenia, honeysuckle, carnation, and lilac. And I have one of my subscribers, I don't remember the name of that person, but they love lilac. And so this perfume has lilac in the middle, and I'm planning on making a video with perfumes that I own that have the lilac note. Like I was telling you before, I grew up in a place that had a lot of lilac bushes, and so it's kind of like a cold place where those lilacs grow. And I don't live in a very cold place right now, but I do still love lilac, And when we go to the snow or up to the mountains during springtime, I always grab myself a bush. They're always selling them off the side of the road, and I thoroughly enjoy lilac. In fact, I painted. I have a painting with lilac flowers, and one day I'll show it to you guys because I also paint and I also do art. So anyhow, this perfume reminds me very much of classy, expensive ones, as it also has ylang ylang in the middle notes. It has rose also. The base is musk, civet, and sandalwood, and it also has black currant in the base, which makes it a very powerful perfume. And I can't wait to give it a lot of love. So that is Design by Paul Sebastian. Next perfume is, as you will recognize, Paris Hilton, and this is Paris Hilton Pink Rush. This perfume is an eau de parfum. It's a cheapie, and it's a wonderful cheapie, okay? The top notes on this are goji berries, nashi pear, bergamot, and quince. I don't even know what that is, guys, but it's a type of fruit, I suppose. And the middle notes are osmanthus, hibiscus, pink peony, and Turkish rose. So I love rose notes in perfumes. As you have noticed, a couple of these perfumes I've already mentioned have rose in the middle notes. So this has base notes of vanilla musk, amber, cashmere wood, and tonka bean. You guys, this perfume is wonderful. I enjoy it. I have a little dent. I don't know if you can see it, and I love this perfume. And you guys, I made a video yesterday also, and I'm having a really hard time taking this pen mark. Since I do work with students, I'm always using their pens or different people's pens. I'm just like grabbing them, and sometimes they do this to me, and it's really hard to scrub that off of my skin as it really penetrates. So I just want to apologize for that. I also got a scratch at work. I don't know if you could see it. You see it in some of the videos I've done. So I want to apologize for the scratch and the pen marks, and yeah, well, it just shows that I'm a really hardworking person. Oh my god, sorry. I'm a mess. And when I'm painting, I got paint marks all over my hands. Anyway, the next perfume is this wonderful one. And this one is called Your Moments by Toast. Now, I know that One Direction has a perfume called Your Moment or Our Moment, something like that. It's nothing like that one. So this one is specifically called Your Moments, plural. And it is by the House of Toes, which is a house from Spain. And I think they make them in Barcelona, Spain. I'm not really sure. But I have several Toast perfumes, and if anybody requests it, I will make a video on my collection of Toast perfumes. Anyhow, this one is a wonderful, young, fresh type of perfume. The top notes are tangerine, blackberry, apricot, and cardamom. You guys, this perfume is wonderful. I feel like when I spray this perfume, I feel very energized. That's the thing, yeah, that's energized. It makes me feel like aromatherapy, sort of, you know. It gives me a little lift. I don't know how it does that, but it does. And it might be the citrus in there, the tangerine. It's very prominent. Now the middle notes on this perfume is peony and lily of the valley and jasmine. There's the jasmine again, guys. Now this is a shipwreck floral. It's wonderful and I love it. And oh, I almost forgot, the base notes are patchouli and white musk, and I recommend it. It's a cheapie. I think I got it for like $27. I'm not really sure, but I got it at the perfume house. I'm pretty sure you can find a good price on it online. And anyhow, so that is Your Moments by Toast. Oh, this is an eau de toilette. It's not a perfume. It's an eau de toilette. Getting almost to the end of this, guys. So the next perfume that I want to give a lot of love to is this perfume by Victoria's Secret Angel. The top notes on this perfume are plum, pink pepper. And the middle notes are violet and gardenia. I also love the note of violets, you guys. I have a lot of perfumes with that note, and I'm also going to plan on making a video on perfumes with the notes of violet. I think it's a beautiful note. It's kind of deep and complex. And I know they're little bitty flowers, but they are powerful when it comes to fragrance. The base notes on this Victoria's Secret Angel are musk, agarwood, which oud, and ambergris. So that's the base notes for this one, and it's wonderful and I love it. As you can see, I already made a good dent. I love the dry down on this perfume, and it's going to be in my life forever. I'm not sure if they still make the bottle with the wings. Somebody said that they don't do that anymore, so I kind of want to save this bottle for the future. Not the juice though. I'm definitely going to use up the juice because I love it. Alright, the very last perfume I have here is a Juicy Couture one, and I present to you Juicy Couture Glacier. It is an eau de parfum, and it is considered a floral fruity, just like the rest of the ones I always pick. So guys, this perfume has a top note of sherbet, which are sweet gourmand notes, and you want to look at sherbet like ice cream, but ice cream not made with milk or lactonic, but ice cream based with fruit and water. Really sweet, sometimes bitter type of fruits. I love this perfume. Also, the top note is pear and mandarin, and that one of course reminds me of the one I was talking about with pear and mandarin. I'm not sure if it was the Cabotin or the one of those I've just mentioned has the, the pear and the, I think it was the first perfumes that I was talking about. These over here have the pear opening. So yeah, so this has a pear opening, and it has orange and cassis. The middle notes are jasmine again. So you guys, I'm just crazy for jasmine perfumes because I don't buy any of these blind. I smell all of them before I buy them, and I think my nose really loves the jasmine note, as well as the orange blossom and the peach. So this perfume has a base of vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. One thing I want to mention about this perfume also is that for some reason it is recommended that we use this in the winter, and that it works really well in the cold season, and for some reason people don't recommend it to be used in the summer or spring. I think sometimes spring brings a little bit of cool days, as I live by the beach, and so a lot of times I get a whiff of cold air when we go to the beach, either at night, at sundown, or in springtime, and sometimes even in the summer we get a little bit of chilly air coming from the ocean, and I appreciate this perfume during those days. The only trouble with it doesn't last long on my skin. I have to spray it a lot of times, but it's wonderful, and the first time I smelled it I just knew I had to get it. This one is not very cheap for my pocket. I think I got it for less than $80 at my perfume warehouse. I think it ran around, I'm going to say $65. And, I'm sure you guys know that when you get perfumes at the mall, you get a higher price. As when I buy 6 perfumes, I get discount as if I was someone selling perfumes, which I don't sell them. So this warehouse lets anyone go in there. You don't need a membership or anything. If you buy 6 perfumes, you get 10%, and that's usually how it works. And they're already reduced perfumes from wherever they're buying them from. So it kind of pays to live in a city where there's a harbor port, and even near LA, a lot of the stuff that comes from other parts of the world and even from the US, we get way better prices than people that don't live close to ocean ports. And I don't think that's fair. I'm not bragging about it. I don't think it's fair, and it should not be done, but that's what it is. That's how the world runs, guys. So I'm sorry for those that can't buy less, can get a little discount. I also am a military wife, which I get special privileges of not paying taxes on some things if I go to the military stores. but you know, military families have paid a lot of price, in not in monetary ways, where their loved ones go away for a long time and we end up suffering. So we do get those privileges, but it is because we are military. My husband spent 25 years in the military, and you know, he did a lot. He still suffers from a lot of body aches and stuff. But yeah, so those are the two ways that you can get cheaper perfumes. Is if you live by a city with a harbor, you'll go to the, you know, stores around the city and you'll find really good discounts. And the other way is being military. You don't have to pay taxes, so it's duty-free type of shopping. So those are the two ways. And yeah, you know, you could always get the sales at the stores when they're having sales, like the semi-annual sales at Victoria's Secret and what have you. I never buy full price for Victoria's Secrets. Something this size, I pay $25. So that's when I buy them. I don't ever buy them when they're regular price. And that will be it for this video. And it was quite late, but this is my February tray. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank all my subscribers, the returning ones and the new ones, which I expect. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. And I want you to have a wonderful day, be it in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, whenever you're watching my video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.